Welcome back. Today I want to teach you how to trick yourself out of a headache. Now this is in the neurolinguistic programming repertoire, and it actually comes from Milton Ericson. So this is going all the way back to The Wizard in the Desert. If you haven't seen that show, I'll post a link below. That's an amazing movie about Milton Ericson. Really, really inspiring. He was isolated to a wheelchair, but he had all of this burning desire and energy, and he just funneled it all into his mind, into understanding hypnosis, into understanding the subconscious. And the discoveries that he made are the basis of neurolinguistic programming. So if you want to study the history of where did they get these deep understandings? Well, it all goes back to Milton Ericson beautifully. And so this little technique comes from him. And you might be saying, well, Forrest, I really came here because I want to understand meditation. I totally get that. And this kind of understanding will help you to understand meditation. I'll get into that at the end. This actually, there's a parallel between this little tiny technique and the sixth and the seventh very, very deep higher Kriya. So let's get into it. Now, this technique, it works very, very well for a light headache. If you have a very serious headache, you probably ought to do something else. You might want to take a painkiller. And I'm not a big fan of painkillers, but sometimes the pain is justified and painkillers are wonderful. As Elizabeth Kubler-Ross said beautifully, we live in an age where we don't have to deal with dramatic pain, we hope. But if you have a light headache, this technique works like a dream. And there's something very, very interesting in this technique. Whenever you have a pain, if you will put your mind into the pain that you feel, whether it's in your head or some other part of the body, and try to pinpoint the exact location of the pain, it's impossible. Now that sounds strange, right? It's like, well, Forrest, I feel the pain right here. I know exactly where it is. Okay, find the epicenter of that pain, wherever it might be. Find the exact epicenter of that pain, and it will elude you every single time. Isn't that strange? Pain is like a ghost in the machine. It's there, but it's not there. It's a very strange thing. As you dive deep into your own nervous system, as you feel very deeply into pain, it will become slippery, and it will slip out and it will go that way, and it will slip out and it will go that way, it will slip out and go that way. But try to put your finger on the exact location of the pain, and it will move. It's a very, very strange phenomena that you can observe in yourself. And the pain that you thought was so real and you felt it so strongly, when you do that little tiny exercise, the pain becomes that much more not real. And that is very powerful for you whenever you experience pain in your life. Is this really real? If it's so real, why can't I pinpoint the exact location? It's a very, very strange thing. And that is the basis of this technique, all right? And so let's say I have a headache. So the question is it on the left side or is it on the right side? And let's say, okay, well, it's actually on the left side. Okay, is it to the left front or is it to the left back? Well, it's actually to the left back. Okay, is it to the left back left or the left back right? I think it's to the left back left. Okay, so it's to the left back left. Is it to the left or the right of the left back left? It's more to the left of the left back left. Okay, so in the left back left, it's on the left. Is it to the front of the left or the back of the left? Because I really got to know the exact location. I'm lost. I'm lost already. I can't even figure it out. And already the pain is evaporating. I didn't actually have a pain. I had a little sensation, and that sensation that I was feeling inside of my head, I can't find it. It's suddenly gone. So there's some confusion built into that technique, and that is good. But the basis, again, is that you cannot pinpoint the pain. As soon as you pinpoint the pain, it moves. It's squishy, it's slippery, and it slips out somewhere else. And if you do that enough over and over again, it will disappear with a light headache. And that is very powerful. There's some deep, powerful understandings here. So don't pass it up, because it's fun. It's fun to feel these things. It's fun to investigate these things. It's really, really empowering and fun to investigate yourself and to investigate pain. Such a crazy thing to investigate, but it actually works. It actually teaches you things. Okay, so it moved, and now it's towards the top. Oh, okay, is it to the top or is it to the bottom? Okay, so it's to the top, but is it the left top or the right top? It's the left top. Okay, is it left top left or the left top right? It's kind of in the center there. Okay, so is it the center left or the center right? Definitely center left. Okay, is it the center left front or the center left back? Center left front or center left back? And I'm already getting confused. I'm already getting lost. And so the sensation of the pain also gets lost. And so if you do this with yourself, or you do this with one of your family members, or you do this with a friend, watch them get lost in trying to figure out, and no matter how much certain they are that the sensation is right where they say it is, keep going. Is it on the left, or is it on the right, or is it the front or the back? And you keep going down, and the smaller you get, the more precise you get, the more slippery the pain becomes, and it just, eventually it's gone. That's really interesting and really amazing, isn't it? So wherever there is pain, whether it's in the head or whether it's in the body, you say, is it on the left or is it on the right? Is it the front or the back? Is it the left front back? Is it the left front right? Is it the right front back or the left front back or the left front front? Is it the left front or the left front right front? And you keep zeroing in, and with a little confusion, and pretty soon it's just gone. Can't find it. It's a very, very strange thing. And we're not necessarily looking that if my pain is an 8, I want to get it down to 0. A lot of times that will happen, but sometimes there's only a qualitative difference. And so instead of an 8, well, now it's a 3. Well, isn't that great? Well, it wasn't perfect. Well, what in life is perfect? Well, not everything. But sometimes it will be perfect, and the whole thing will just evaporate. Isn't that amazing? It's very interesting, our perception of the body. And this gets into the parallel that I'm talking about in Kriya Yoga. Because when we're doing the Om Japa and we're cleaning out the chakras, we're cleaning out our over-attachment to the body and the personality and the story of our lives. We're cleaning that out. And so in the same way, we begin to forget the body. And that's very, very important for our deep meditation. We want to travel into the right brain. We want to associate and identify more and more with the processes of the right brain. And in doing that, also forget our preoccupation, our clenched fist of association with the left brain processes. We want to let go and forget those. And so we're cleaning out, and bit by bit, we lose our tight-fisted association with the left brain processes, and we find it's easier and easier to dive into and soak into, become the holy potato and soak in those right brain processes. So I hope you like this little technique. I hope it's informative to you. I hope it gives you relief whenever you have a small headache or a medium headache. And even with a large pain, I hope it even helps you there. So if you love this, be sure to hit that bell down below so I can see all of you next time.